Welcome everybody, I'm Killzomson, and today we are playing on Black Ops 3 Zombies. Zero Corvo! Have the stations.
will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935.
I certainly trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought? Time travel. Stations does this group have? Then there's a little girl.
disappear too. Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
Sometimes I can get that right, just about 80%. Today, a little more of a mess up, but you take what you could get. Alright, so welcome everybody, I'm Killzomson, and today we are playing Kino der Toten. This is honestly my favorite zombie map of all time. Favorite zombie map of any game. I just fucking love this map. This is honestly, in my opinion, the perfect map. In Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3, it's perfect. Honestly, I prefer the Black Ops 1 version over the Black Ops 3. I'm just happy they brought it, because, oh my god, did I love this map. I still do.
The piece of the meteor.
You need a little revive.
For the revival of the unfittest.
Let's go, squiggly line. Let's go, squiggly line. Alright, let's go up here. And then we can, like, try. Ah! Again, we could try to dolphin dive. Wahoo! Man, that sucked. I really hate that they got rid of dolphin diving, because that was my shit. I fucking love dolphin diving. I mean, sliding works good in this game, but I really miss dolphin diving. I wish they could give you an option where you could choose between sliding or dolphin diving for your holding down circle ability. That would be awesome. Like, just go into your settings and just fix that up. That would be really awesome. Gives people the best of both worlds. Then you would see people trying to perform glitches as one person was sliding and the other one was trying to just dolphin dive. That would be fucking awesome, honestly. Alright, we got that. Let's go over here. So yeah, I got this camo. This camo I made myself, the red part with the webbing. That's supposed to be Spider-Man, of course. But the green part, I got it because I pre-ordered Zombie Chronicles. Oh my god. I was telling people, Zombie Chronicles is coming because I was hearing from, like, people that there was, like, leaks and shit. And I was telling people, I was even telling, my friend Lionel's friend Caboose. I was telling him about it. Saying, hey, look, there's Zombie Chronicles coming. No one believes me. I swear on my life, not one soul believes me. And except for two people, actually three. My friend Rose, my friend Lionel, and my girlfriend Mary. They're the only ones that believed me on the fact that Chronicles was coming. I even got the name right, got the maps that were coming in there right, because I even was doing my own little research. I was able to find some stuff. And no one believed me that it was coming. And this guy named Caboose, who I guess we're okay friends now, but back then, he was so pissed that I would even bring up the idea of Zombie Chronicles. And he was talking so much shit to me and all that. My friend Lionel was defending me. And then legit, I swear on my life, a week and a half later, the Zombie Chronicles trailer comes out. You betcha that I found a way to forward that message of the trailer to him. And when he saw that, he pretended like he never called me out and was talking so much shit to me. And my friend Lionel even got involved and he's like, dude, the reason why Matt's mad at you is because you were talking so much shit to him over the fact that it wasn't coming. It would have been fine if you would have said, oh, I don't believe you, but you were talking shit to him and now he's right and you're saying you don't believe, and you say you don't remember that. And then, like, he finally had to give up and say, okay, yeah, I remember that. And after that, after like maybe about a few weeks, we became kind of okay friends, I guess. It was interesting. It was interesting. But when I started playing Zombie Chronicles, honestly, it felt like Origins was harder because it felt like the weapons in Origins just were harder to use on zombies. Like, not like they're harder to aim or whatnot. It just felt like they were harder to kill zombies with. Which I guess is okay. Gives you more of a challenge. It just didn't make Origins quite as fun for me. And honestly, when they said, oh, Origins is coming, I was kind of disappointed because I knew that Origins was coming, but I was hoping that Alcatraz was coming. Honestly, Alcatraz is one of my favorite zombie maps, and I know that a lot of people don't like it because it's tight corners everywhere. But honestly, I really loved it, and I used to have so much fun on Alcatraz. Like, if I started working PS3, I would go back just to play Black Ops 2 because, well, Black Ops 1 as well for Kino, because Alcatraz was really fun. I really enjoyed myself while playing that. Great. Just great. This is a fucking way. Like, I really enjoyed myself playing Alcatraz. I didn't enjoy myself as much playing Origins because there were a few times I got the stabs, but it wasn't like every time that I got the stabs. So it wasn't like enjoyable as where my friend Lionel, for instance, he used to get the stabs all the time. Like, just, there's not that many times that my friend Lionel would play and he wouldn't get a staff. That's basically that. Me, I'd play, I get stabs here and there. I really love the lightning staff, and whenever fuck me. I believe it's the lightning or snow staff. The ice staff. I believe it's the ice staff that I use. I can't remember right now. I'm too invested in this.
More score!
Point being, really missed Alcatraz. Wish they would have brought it. I understand why they didn't, because it's, you know, trying to do the story mode so that everyone on Black Ops 3 could play story mode. All of the zombie story mode. I understand. I mean, I guess that's good. I wish, honestly, that they would do a Zombie Chronicles Part 2. Which I doubt they ever will. But, or even do, like, a game where you put all the zombies from Black Ops 1 and 2 and 3 and whatever next Treyarch game they have, and just have all the zombie maps in one game. I'd buy it. I would. Like, honestly, I know a lot of people say Transit sucks, but dude, that was one of my favorite maps on Black Ops 3. The Transit where you went to city to city, and even the survival mode of Transit where you just stayed in one little area. I fucking love those. I really don't understand the hate behind those two maps. Honestly, I really like them. I really do. They're really fun to me.
No ammo is no fun! I found another rock. Maybe they stole this from Japan.
Second room upstairs. Okay, great. I remember when I was younger, I ended up playing...
Doesn't sound good.
Ah, shit. I remember when I was younger, I ended up not playing video games at all. Not shooting games, anyways. I played a lot of games on PS2, Game Boy, a little DSi, you know. I didn't really play much of, like, PS3 or Xbox. Every now and then I would play a little bit of Halo, but it wasn't, like, much. I certainly didn't know how to play. One summer I went down, and I believe I was 12 when this happened, and I went down to see my grandma for the summer. And I usually do that. It's like a tradition that I go down there and spend either the whole summer or a month of the summer with her. So I went down there, and she owns a nail salon. Either way. So she owns a nail salon. And whenever we go to the nail salon, obviously since I'm her grandson, she doesn't have a problem with me hooking up my friend's Xbox in the back and playing with him all day, because it just so happens my friend down there is a son of one of the co-workers there. Perks. So, we would just hang out, you know. We would hook up his Xbox in the back room and whatever, and just play for most of the day. And he'd bring Black Ops 1, some Halo game, I believe it was Halo Reach. And we would just play those games all day. And he taught me how to play. Eventually to the point where I was really good. We only hung out that one summer, and I would go home, and eventually I was able to get a PS3. about a year or two later. So I got my PS3 in 2013 or 14, one of the two. And I started playing, the first game I bought, which I bought for $5 at Target. It was on clearance for some reason. Was Black Ops 1. And I believe this was when Black Ops 2 came out, so I guess they were doing some kind of sale or whatever. I don't know. But, so I ended up buying Black Ops 1 before I even got the PS3. I bought it about a month and a half before I even got my PS3, just so I could have it. All I had was about $20, so I made sure I could have it. And then basically, let me get a little bit of ammunition. So I bought that, making sure that I could get it and whatnot, and as soon as I got my PS3, the first game I played was Black Ops 1. I had Kino, and I was always hanging out with my friend Marcus at the time, or Mr. Fizzy as he prefers to be called, while him not being a friend of mine anymore. So Mr. Fizzy and me would always hang out. We would hang out so much. We would play we'd play Call of Duty 2. We would play 007 games, because all I had at the time was PS2. And I had a lot of PS2 games that were shooters. And so in that month that we were waiting for my PS3 to eventually show up, we would play a lot of PS2 games. We still played PS2 games when I had my PS3, because I didn't have many PS3 games. But dude, when I got my PS3, I was so happy. Beyond happy. Oh my god, I was so happy. I played that shit so much. I barely came out of my room that Christmas break. Fuck me.
My poor little accident. Stay away!
And I really enjoyed it. I'll continue in a sec. I need to kill these hellhounds.
I can smell my own blood! Fear me! No violence, no wounds, no joy!
Either way, so yeah, so I played that shit a lot. Had a weird burp. It felt weird. Okay, so whatever. So I played that a lot with Mr. Fizzy, and eventually I started watching Smosh a lot, and I was like, it for some reason inspired me to do comedy skits and eventually gaming videos. And we really enjoyed our gaming videos, so much so that we started to. I had a tablet called a Lapon. It's actually over there. It's a very shitty tablet, but with it, I started to record gaming videos. Not like HD like how I have it right now, where you could record the screen in my face.
How can the...
But it was more like I recorded a screen with another screen. And that's the only thing I had to record with, so I had to make do with what I had. And so it was an experience, none the least. And I have some videos like that up. They were actually pretty good. Not all the videos were stellar, but you guys see most of the videos on the channel in like a combination of a bunch of videos called My Old Gaming Videos, and it was part 1 and part 2. Another one of my channels has, I think, 1 or 2 of the gaming videos. They're very short, but I know that they're not the best, but I personally enjoyed them a lot. Like, I enjoyed making them. And Mr. Fizzy, while we're not friends anymore, he was honestly one of my favorite people to play video games with. He was fun. And you know what? I don't know if he's the same kind of fun, because I haven't hung out with him in about a year or 2. But I can guarantee you, he's probably just as fun as he was back then. He was an amazing gamer. I fucking loved to play with him. And I enjoyed it. I know he's probably gonna get pissed that I am using Mr. Fizzy and all that, but honestly, That's the best way I could describe this story without using his real name. He doesn't like me saying his real name. I respect that. I'm going to do my best to respect his wishes. So I have no choice but to say Mr. Fizzy. That's the best way I could describe the story while saying his name, while respecting his wishes. Best way I could say it. Ah!
You should go follow Denshi now.
Either way, so I definitely clinched there.
My medicine switch.
So yeah, I enjoyed playing with Mr. Fizzy a lot. He was an amazing person when it came to gaming. Honestly, I would say our skills were basically on par with each other. There wasn't really anything we were better than the other in. I would honestly say he was probably better than me at quickscoping, and me, I was probably better at the time. He probably is better than me at it now, or maybe it's the same. I wouldn't know. But honestly, I felt more like when it came to zombies in a way. Now, the way I mean is that
Now there is
I'm more of a team player. I will sacrifice my life, even if I have the best weapons. If it means that 2 people can live in my team, I will sacrifice my life so they can live. So in terms of zombies, I think that's a better gaming player. The ability to sacrifice your life so the others can live. So in that sense, I think if you're like that, you're a better zombie player than, let's say, someone that can survive 30 rounds and you can only survive, like, let's say 19. I see you as a better zombie player because you can sacrifice your life even if you have the best shit and you won't be upset. Honestly, that's how I try to play. That's what I try to do. Now I can't say that I do that 100% of the time. I do my best to do that, but so in that sense, I would say that I'm a better zombie player than him. In just that sense. So he was always fun. Now sniping, oh my god, he would beat the shit out of me. I would get some kills in, but most of the time he would beat me in sniping. Yeah, and honestly, it was really fun. We would end up having his cousin come over. 2 of his cousins, actually. Not at the same time, but it was on different occasions. I had his cousin Chris come over, tried to teach him how to play. He knew how to play. Mr. Fizzy just wanted me to teach him how I play, I guess, in multiplayer. I don't know how to describe it. So I just tried to teach him how I play. It helped him out a bit, and he was able to do better. In my opinion, he did better from it. And just in my opinion. We also had Mr. Fizzy's cousin Ponson come over a lot. And Ponson, oh my god. That dude kicked so much ass in Call of Duty. It was absurd how much ass he kicked in Call of Duty. Now, I'm not gonna lie. There were very few times. Let's say we played, me and Ponson, 10 times. Let's just say we battled each other 10 times. I know there's more, but let's say 10. Maybe out of that 10, I beat him like 2 or 3 times. Now those times, I took with great pride when I beat him. But, for the most part, Ponson was an all-around better player than I was. Now, I'm not saying that's the same now. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I'm not trying to make any assumptions. I haven't hung out with him either in about a year or 2, so I wouldn't know. But honestly, Ponson would kick so much ass. And then it was so much fun. Because whenever we would hang out, we would do split screen on zombies. Oh my god, we would kick so much ass still. We were kicking so much ass. And,
ammo to the max, yeah?
And, Mr. Fizzy would have his brother play with me sometimes. We would have fun with that too. Honestly, I can't remember if any time we ever had, a chance to play with 2 different PlayStations and just test that out. I don't think we ever had that chance. If we did, I'm assuming it would have been crazy fun. What else? Oh, and oh my god, they were funny as fuck. Mr. Fizzy and Ponson had this kind of comedic humor that was very similar to mine. In a way, in a way. Now me, I'm more of the kind of comedic person that I hold no bounds. I am a what I consider okay, let's say a comedy goes from rated G to PG-13 to rated R. I would say that Mr. Fizzy and Ponson would be either between PG-13 or on rated R. I would say that I break rated R. That's what I would say. Which is kind of why me and Mr. Fizzy's friendship kind of dwindled out, is because my humor, at least that's what he said, is that my humor was different, I guess, which made me seem different. So I guess my humor makes me seem different. So I guess that's what he said. But honestly, before that, our humor was amazing together. Like, it knocked off of each other so well. Like, me, Mr. Fizzy, and Ponson, we would crack so much jokes. It was really fun. We would stay up pretty late throughout the nights, whether it was at their house or mine. We would stay up as late as we could anyways. And it was fun as hell to play those games. We... it was fun. It was honestly fun. I enjoyed myself. I think they enjoyed themselves too. It was really fun. We played so much zombies to the point where we would be exhausted of looking at the screen. Usually, during our late nights, it would be either me or Mr. Fizzy that would fall asleep first. Ponson was able to withstand longer nights than we were. There were times that Mr. Fizzy outlasted me, and times that I outlasted him. There were very, very few times that I outlasted both of them, but there were a lot more occasions that I got outlasted than anyone else. Eventually, after we stopped hanging out, the three of us, which was unfortunate, I still kept playing. Honestly, it was really fun. Started hanging out a lot with other people. It was really fun to still play with people. You guys see me now hanging out with my friend Chuck Skimberger. That's the name he prefers to go by. Honestly, he's really fun. I really enjoy playing zombies and multiplayer with him because our comedy goes off of each other really well, and I feel like we can make videos really well with each other. Whereas when it came to Mr. Fizzy or Ponson, they were more shy in the sense of they didn't care to show their face in the face cams, which was unfortunate because they made a lot of funny facial expressions that would have made the videos a little better, at least in my opinion. They still were pretty funny off camera, but, you know, honestly, if you see their faces and they see the reactions, they made some pretty awesome reactions. So, at least with my other friends, like my friend Xavier, who's now in college, and my friend Chucksenberger, whenever they came around and we were to do face cam videos, they were fine with it, and I really like that, honestly. Same goes for my friend Shake. He does, whenever we hang out, he does face cam, which I really like too. And honestly, I really like it because you can look into the camera, give it different reactions. Honestly, I prefer face cam over no face cam because when it comes to no face cam, sure, you can have no bounds with what you say and whatever, and no one would be looking at you and be like, oh wow, that white or African or brown person is so horrible. They can't tell because it's just a voice. But a face cam, I still don't care what I say. I'll say whatever the fuck I want, but you get to see my reaction and you get to see how I emote to different things, like right there, for instance. That actually was not on purpose, but see, like, you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing with my face if you just heard a noise. You could make an assumption, but it's just not the same. Which is why I always prefer to do face cam, including with my friends. There was even one occasion where I ended up face camming with my girlfriend on a Mortal Kombat game. We played together. This was when we were first getting together, and honestly, that honestly is one of my favorite videos of the channel. Not for the sole purpose of, oh, it's my girlfriend, I have to make that my favorite, you know, yada yada yada. No, it's not like that. There are videos that I've had with my girlfriend, and honestly, they're not that great. I will admit that. And just because she's in it doesn't mean that they're gonna become great. No offense to her, I'm not trying to sound messed up or anything. It's just because you have certain people in it doesn't mean that the video is gonna be better. You can't just fool yourself and say, oh, because this amazing person is in this video, means that the video is gonna be amazing. That's not the case. Basically, I don't believe that. Don't believe that. Honestly, she's amazing. We've had bad videos, so I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, every single one's good. The Mortal Kombat one, though, is good in my opinion. We had a face cam. We were bouncing off of each other. We were very smiley, giggly. We were cracking a lot of jokes. And honestly, I go back to that video a lot whenever I'm making Dedication Week videos. And most of my Dedication Week videos that are revolving around my girlfriend mostly resolve around that particular video because it just is really good. Now, to this day, my favorite video on the channel is actually, yes, a Dedication Week video, but it's one of my first few Dedication Week videos. And so what I mean is that when I first started off Dedication Week, for those that don't know, is a week where I talk about, where I talk about or I dedicate a video to someone that I really care about, someone that really has been there for me a lot. Whether it's and I just deem them like very awesome, and so I dedicate a video to them. And I usually do that every 100 videos. Actually, this video right here is gonna be our 500 video. So this is like me leading into Dedication Week, which is why I'm talking about all this information, because I consider 500 videos to be a huge milestone. And I don't mind talking all this information with you guys, because you guys are fucking awesome. And those people that have been there since the beginning, honestly, I appreciate you more than you could ever imagine, because so much as 10 subs is amazing, to go to 200 is something mind-boggling, to the point where people even, like, accuse me of possibly buying subs, which is not the case. I would never do that, mostly because if I even attempted that, YouTube would flush me down the toilet so fast. If it was PewDiePie that bought subs, they wouldn't care, but, you know, little old me, they'll get rid of me. I never want to lose my channel, so I would never take a chance like that. Basically, shit. My favorite, so basically Dedication Week, we dedicate a video to someone that's helped me in some way, or even the channel in some way, and the first few Dedication Weeks were basically the first 2 weeks of Dedication Week, which was first 100 videos and second 100 videos, was videos basically where I played a game like this. Let's say I play Kino, and then I would say, oh, I dedicate this video to so-and-so. The reason why is because they're so special, and this and that, and this and that. And I give a little rant before I play the game, and then I give a little rant at the end of the game. And that made the videos very special. Well, Dedication Week 3, I decided to experiment with a little something, and I believe it's Dedication Week 3, and it turned out that I tried trailers. And basically trailers were, I would get a whole bunch of funny things revolving around this one particular person that would play with me a lot on, you know, video games. And I would get a whole bunch of funny voice clips from them, making a bunch of funny jokes, and us all laughing and enjoying each other. And I would make that into a trailer, put some music in the background, and it actually did very well. So I continued doing that. However, my favorite video revolves around Dedication Week 1, and so that's just basically me playing a random game. This revolved around me playing a game with one of my PlayStation friends, Jolly Roger, and at the time he was a friend of mine. We're not exactly friends anymore. Sniper Hyper. Sniper Hyper was a really fun person. And so was Jolly Roger. They were both really fun. And we ended up playing a game. Unfortunately, the audio got corrupted but I was able to re-edit the audio to make it fit with the video accurately. It took me about 6 hours to re-edit the video, and I posted that re-edit video about a year later after the original post, and honestly, that's my favorite video now. The re-edit is my favorite video of all my videos on my channel. I just had such a blast making that video, and I can honestly say that every time I watch it, I laugh, and it's so much fun to watch. It's you can look it up on my channel. It's I don't remember the exact name off the top of my head, but it's basically me, Jolly Roger, and Sniper Hyper in Dedication Week 1. Keep in mind, it did get re-edited, so there's also a second video, the exact same thing, except the audio is better. And you can look it up. It's about 20 minutes. It's honestly my favorite video on the channel. I love it. There's a lot of funny videos on the channel, yes, but this is honestly my favorite video, and it still is. I can rewatch it over and over again, not just for the fact that I'm in it, which a lot of people will be like, oh, you're watching your own videos, you're very cocky or something like that, something fucked up. No, it's not that. I just really enjoyed it, and I loved it. I loved the video so much. And honestly, there's a chance that I could make a better video in the future, or even now, but I feel like it's going to be very hard, because I really enjoyed making that video so much, and I just really do feel like nothing can really top it. It's really just an amazing video that I had a lot of fun with. Jolly Roger's comedy was like top-notch in that. Even though we had made plenty of videos in the past, this was top-notch. Sniper Hyper, well, his humor is a little different than ours. He still was amazingly funny, and he was just amazing. I fucking loved playing with him in that video. I really enjoyed it. Now, when it comes to those two in particular, Jolly Roger, we're still friends. Unfortunately, he stays on PS3, and my PS3 ended up getting destroyed about a year or two ago, due to my mom getting pissed off because I snuck out of the house. So she ended up destroying it with a shovel. If you want a more in-depth story about that, you could go look that up on Unlockable Stories. But basically, she broke it with a shovel. So I can't go back and play with him. Trust me, if I had a working PS3, I would go back to PS3 just to play with Jolly Roger, play Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and MW3, because I love those games, and I love playing with Jolly Roger. He is so much fun. Now, me and Sniper, we ended up meeting each other. I ended up meeting Jolly. Actually, let me talk about Jolly first before I go into Sniper, because that would be changing topics. I ended up meeting Jolly Roger when I want to say around the age of 12. This was literally right next to the time when I got my PlayStation for the first time. And so he was honestly one of the first few friends that I made on PlayStation. I was very shy, actually. I wasn't as open as I am now with the channel, for instance. I could never imagine that I'd be this open with a channel, to be honest. Never, ever. Well, this sucks. So I met Jolly with, I met Jolly while playing, if I'm not mistaken, Black Ops 1. Not Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I met him on Transit. We were just talking and whatnot, and I was actually there with Mr. Fizzy, and Mr. Fizzy and me noticed that he had an accent. I don't remember off the top of my head what kind of accent he has, but he has a really nice, and you can tell that he has an accent, like it's a nice thick accent. I really like it though. And me and Mr. Fizzy actually started joking around, you know, making fun of the accent a bit, you know, not trying to be mean or anything. We were just, you know, poking fun at it because, you know, it's very noticeable. And so, we're just having fun with whatnot, and, we're just having fun and whatnot, and he knows we're having fun. He's not taking it personal or anything. And, we actually became pretty good friends after that. We ended up friending each other because we all lasted pretty long on transit. Then we ended up playing town. We really enjoyed each other there. We were cracking so many jokes and we became friends. And then how I met Sniper Hyper, which was really interesting actually. We started playing, if I'm not mistaken, I might be horribly mistaken, but I am almost certain that how I met him was in Alcatraz. Black Ops 2 was Alcatraz, and what happened is that we were playing late at night, me and Mr. Fizzy, and I ended up just, you know, sitting there and whatnot, and Sniper was there, and he started cracking jokes about our moms or whatnot, and me and Mr. Fizzy started laughing and started cracking jokes back, and we weren't trying to be malicious or anything, we were just cracking jokes, and we knew he was just joking around too, and we started playing games, and this is actually kind of funny. This is how I met another friend of mine named Jay. She was there with Sniper, and we all started talking and whatnot. Jay left for some reason to go somewhere, I believe, and so Jay ended up leaving. Me, Sniper Hyper, and Mr. Fizzy all just stayed together, played Alcatraz, and we really enjoyed each other. We became friends, and it was really fun, and that's how we met each other. It was, oh my god, it was fun, and, fuck me. And then, I even spent, like, on PS3, I spent a lot of my summer, one of the summers, I can't remember which one, but I spent a lot of my summer, one of them anyways, building a city with him. And he was very helpful. He made a lot of structures on there. I can't remember exactly what we made. I know we made Target, Petco, a comic store, a busy street, parking lots everywhere. I think he was making Trump Tower when we last were on it. But he was really good at building. He really was. So yeah, he was very helpful. He was a really good player. Now the reason why we stopped being friends was because at the time when we were friends, I was getting bullied a lot. And Sniper actually had said that I sounded familiar when we met. And eventually we found out that he may have gone to one of my schools when I was younger. So that's how apparently we recognized each other, because he sounded familiar too. I just couldn't put my finger on it, and he said basically, hey, we might have gone to one of our schools when we were younger. I'm like, I guess that makes sense. And one of the schools he listed was one of my schools. So I was like, okay, yeah. That's the school I went to. And basically the reason why we stopped being friends was because when we were first becoming friends, I was getting bullied at middle school. You guys know that story. Not gonna bore you with it. But I got bullied, yada yada yada. And Sniper, unfortunately, I'm not saying anything bad against him ever. No. But Sniper was one of those people that he took jokes in other people's opinions too far. Now, he wouldn't think that he would be taking it far. He would think he would be just playing around and that nothing was wrong. But, I have no idea what Thunderwall is. Oh, shit. No. Fuck me. It's the Thunder Gun shit. I forgot about that. I was like, what the fuck is Thunderwall? And I was thinking it's the lightning one. Fuck me. It's a mini Thunder Gun. Either way. So, yeah. So, he's one of those people that, like, he takes jokes sometimes too far. Not all the time. Sometimes too far. And he thinks that they're jokes. Now, that doesn't happen, like, a few times. That happens a lot. And that's actually what caused a 2-part video to be made called The Prank That Kills Zone, where, when I had just gotten with my girlfriend at the time, Mary, he played a joke on me to say that this particular girl that he was introducing me to, Jana, was into me. And I only met her once. And this was verbal. Not like I've seen her face or she's seen mine. She just somehow fell in love with my voice. Now, I wasn't really all that pissed about it. I was kind of upset because I didn't appreciate the joke. Now, of course, no one's going to appreciate a joke when they get pranked, but whatever. And, eventually, the stuff just eventually got too far, in my opinion. One time, we were doing a live stream, and it was about a 4-hour live stream. And me and Sniper were already having some problems. We weren't talking that much anymore. we stopped talking consistently. Like, we talked maybe once or twice a week because we were good friends. But when it came to our argument, we only talked maybe like once a month. And we weren't talking much. In my opinion, the last straw for me was when me, Rose, my friend at the time, Pyro, and my girlfriend, Mary, were all just playing Warframe and doing a long live stream. Sniper ended up going into the comments section of that video when it was live and ended up putting a lot of stuff on there that honestly I just deemed fuck me. I just deemed inappropriate for like the video. Like, I didn't want that in my video. It was, in my opinion, messed up. I didn't want it. And I didn't take it as a joke. He tried to perceive it as a joke. I sure as hell was not taking that as a joke. But yeah, so he was like wondering why I'm taking this so seriously or whatever, and I'm like, I take my channel very seriously, and I don't appreciate, you know, you just treating me like this or whatever, and I just really didn't like it. I know some people are gonna be like, well, that just seems like an over-exaggeration. Well, I understand. Fuck me. I didn't notice how much little space there was. But, I can understand how it might seem like an exaggeration to go and just say, no more friendship. But it did happen, like, stuff like that did happen quite a bit. Sometimes worse, sometimes less worse. So it just honestly was the last straw for me, and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. No disrespect to him, I just didn't want to deal with that kind of humor. Which is kind of ironic, because it seems like that's the same reason why, to an extent, of why, Mr. Fizzy didn't want to be my friend. He's like, I don't like your humor. It's kind of funny when you think about it. But yeah, so, needless to say, this channel has had a lot of ups and downs, but it's still here. It's still good. Huh. And I used to remember, when I went to Stanton, my channel was small. I believe I was going to Stanton at the time. Yeah, I was going to Stanton. I'm pretty sure I was going to Stanton at the time, because I had some videos up somewhere. And there was a YouTuber at my school. Now, by no stretch of the measurement was he well known. Definitely not. He had like 100 and something subs. Ugh. And I'm not trying to diss him or anything. He just didn't have many subs. At least when you try to, you know, connect it to other people that are like millions. I know I don't have many subs, but I'm grateful for the subs I have. And so he was more of a person that played old Nintendo games, and he would get the ROMs and emulators for it on his computer and play them fully, like walkthroughs. And he was pretty successful. He had decent views on his videos, I'm not gonna lie. But the one problem I had with him was that he always tried to talk me down, like if I was never gonna make any kind of progress with my channel, which never really sat well with me. I really just did not appreciate him talking to me like if I was just, basically, in layman's terms, born to be a failure. I understand. You have 100 subs, and at that time, I only had maybe about 50. Completely understand where you're coming from with your cockiness, that you think you can talk down to people, but it's, in my opinion, messed up. If someone comes up to me and says, hey, I have a PS4, right, and I want to make a collaboration with you, I'll say, sure, I have no problem making a collaboration with you, as long as you have a recorder, of course, because it would be kind of weird if I made a recording of myself and put it on your channel. But I'll make a video, you make a video, with both of us in it, and we'll just post it to each other's channels. Like, you post your video and I post mine, and we'll give each other shoutouts, or we could even switch each other's videos, so I post mine on yours and you post yours on mine. I have no problem with that. If anyone wants to collab with me, they're more than open to. They just never private message me. So I just really don't appreciate when people try to talk me down like if I'm not gonna go anywhere. I understand my channel is small. I understand that it's never gonna go hit 1 million subs. I understand that. I completely understand that. I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this to make people laugh and to enjoy themselves. I'm not doing this to make a career because I know that I'm never gonna get enough subs to even consider it to be a career. I'm just doing this for fun. And I'm doing this for memories and stuff like that. I can go back in the future. If I stop making videos in a year, I can look back at all the videos on my channel and watch any video and have memories of the fun that I had while making this channel. The fun I had while playing with my friends. And this is literally, you can consider this like a quote-unquote yearbook or a time capsule kind of thing. Where no matter what point in time, I'll always have this channel. And I can always come back to it and look at the progress that I've made with my friends or by myself. Or even past people that used to be my friends. It's memories, and I just don't care. I don't care for, you know, all the fame, because I know I'm never gonna get that. Don't care for all the money, because I know I ain't gonna get that. I just care to make people enjoy my videos, even if it's just a little bit. That's it. And that's honestly why it irks me so much when people say that my channel's garbage, or it sucks, or even try to prevent me from recording gameplay, or even ruin one of my gameplay videos. I just take this channel very seriously, even though I know I'm not gonna quote-unquote profit anything from it. I'm making this to make memories and to have people enjoy me, to enjoy my friends, hopefully making them laugh. That's it. I don't know. There's a lot of people that actually support me on my channel, and there's actually a lot of people. There's not a lot, but there's a decent amount of people, maybe about 10 or 20 in my school, that know me due to my channel, because I tell like 3 people and then they tell their friends. So there's a few people in my school that know me for my channel, which I'm actually kind of happy for in a way. Heck, my friend Xavier, who you've seen on the channel at least a few times, used to just address me by my screen name because of how much he liked my videos. I loved making videos with him. It's unfortunate he's in college now, you know. It's unfortunate he's, looking towards his future, it's unfortunate, but no, I'm kidding. But I do miss him, and it's fun to make videos.
You should go follow Dempsey now. It's time to run!
Shit, this rape train's getting harder and harder to do.
I can smell my own blood! Fear me! Fetch me their souls! Nine! Not the puppies! They seem to have all gone boom! More time to play with my pretty ones! Jet talk, does this take so long? So many gears, such German ingenuity.
What the fuck? Why can't I get the lightning or the fucking, what's it called? The lightning. Fireworks or lightning? I prefer one of those two. Either way. I remember when I was first starting off my channel, right? Trying to take it very seriously. When I first started off, trying to take it very seriously, because anyone who's doing a lot of work for a channel would take it seriously. And so I ended up making progress one day where I made some videos and I started getting subs. I started getting 50 subs, and then within like a few months I ended up hitting 100 subs. I don't know how I did it. I just made it. Unfortunately, I died. But I made it. And when I made it to past 100 subs, it was amazing. Not for like the purpose of, oh, I have 100 subs now. It was amazing because at the time, my friends just really wouldn't make a gaming video with me. They made a few that were on a tablet, but they really wouldn't make gaming videos with me with my Elgato and computer. They just wouldn't. But when I started like making progress and actually doing good, they were open to considering it. And when I passed 100, and I was for sure past 100, I started getting more people on face cams, and it was honestly really helpful. I really loved it. Unfortunately, not everyone wanted to do face cam, but what can you do? So, with that, guys, this wonderful video to close. Honestly, you guys are very helpful. You guys have been here through a lot. You've been here since I've had friends like Sniper Hyper or even Pyro, and you guys are still here now when good friends like Mr. Fizzy are not here, or my friend Xavier is now in college. You guys have been here through a lot. Honestly, I know we're probably not gonna increase as a fan base, or I will never have an increased fan base ever. I know I'll probably just stay right where I'm at forever, but honestly, I'm fine with that. I have you guys, and that's good enough for me. Any sub is, its own reward. It's awesome. If you guys want to sub, either way, I'm very grateful for you guys being here, and I'm very grateful that you guys watch my videos. Even if it's only a few views, I mean, it's something. Thanks, guys. You guys are wonderful. And thank you for getting us to 500 videos. Honestly, without your guys' overwhelming support throughout my videos, I don't think I honestly could have made it this far. I think I probably would have given in to the pressure of all these people saying I would never get anywhere with this channel. Probably would have given up a while ago. But you guys helped me a lot more than you know. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for being here. With that, guys, bring this wonderful video to close. I hope you guys will stay here for another 500 videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed Dedication Week. Peace.